Good morning, everyone. There is a look from our Unico U.S. Bancorp Tower overlooking downtown Portland. Welcome to AM Northwest. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, you know our first guest from movies like Mean Girls, The Ladies' Man, TV shows like The Goldbergs, The Office, and his time on the cast of Saturday Night Live. We welcome back to AM Northwest actor and award-winning writer, the one and only Tim Meadows. Tim, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
We're excited you're going to be at Helium Club this weekend. I know you've got your Nike shirt, so you're all ready for Portland.
Yes. And I didn't do it on purpose. I just love Nike. I love Nike.
Okay, in this stand-up, you talk a lot about yourself, don't you? I mean, it's like you want people to get to know you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like, people might be surprised that I'm a writer. A lot of people, they really don't know me except from the characters that I've done on SNL and the roles I've done on television and everything. So I always thank the audience for coming because I tell them they took a leap of faith by coming to the show. And Leap of Faith is another failed TV show that I was on. But I tell them thank you, because they don't know me from doing stand-up. They just know me from doing comedies and
Right.
films and then TV and stuff. And the shows are really fun. I really enjoy doing it. I talk about being from Detroit. I talk about being a single dad.
Okay, we chatted a bit last time about your two sons, and I just wanted to get an update how they're doing.
Look at them.
So cute.
I love it. Yes, they're both grown men now.
Wow.
One's in college. The older one is working in DC, and he's out of college now. So the youngest one in that picture, he's in his he's in his junior year in college now. So I figure I got to work really hard for one more year.
Yeah.
To pay for this school. So I got to do well this week, this weekend in Portland. So please come out, help me pay off my youngest son's tuition.
That sounds good. Mean Girls, back after 20 years. Can you believe it?
No, I couldn't believe it. When Tina got in touch with me about it and asked me if I wanted to do it. And I just told her, I would love to do it. I just don't want to sing and I don't want to dance. And I don't even want any.
It's a musical.
Yeah. But I was like, I don't want any music or dancing around me. I just want to be in scenes where it's just people talking to each other. And if there's like some glissando or whatever, I'm walking. If there's like a ding, it better be at the end of the scene that I'm in.
Now, in the movie, don't you have a broken arm? I mean, and how did that all come about?
In the original movie, I had an accident right before the movie, before I went to Toronto to film it. And so I called Tina and told her, hey, I broke my hand. My doctor gave me a removable cast, but I need to have the cast on my hand, all the time. And so I told her, if you want to take me out of the movie, I would understand it. And she said, no. She said, I wrote this for you, so I really want you to do it. And so she wrote into the movie that I had carpal tunnel syndrome. And David Letterman was the first person to pick up the fact that I had carpal tunnel for the whole school year. And he said it on his show to Tina. But that was how it started. I hurt my hand. She wrote it into the script. And then in the musical, she said, let's keep it in, even though your hand's not broke this time. and then we never talk about it in the musical.
Oh,
in the
that's
movie.
Funny.
We never make reference to my hand being hurt. And then the other thing we were going to do was to move it to different hands.
Yeah.
But that would have drove editing crazy.
We just saw a picture of you with Lorne Michaels. 10 years on SNL, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I love that dude.
Yeah.
I have nothing but love and respect for Lorne Michaels. And no matter how long away from him I've worked, I owe my entire career on a national level to Lorne Michaels.
Wow. And the show turns 50.
Yeah, it's turning 50, and I think they're having another special. And I think, yeah, I know they asked me to do an interview for something that they're doing, documentary thing they're doing. Um, but it's still a young show. It's
Yeah.
still like a youthful, energetic show, talented people, and they got a strong backbone in the cast and writers and producers and staff. I mean, it's Eddie Murphy once said it's like once you work at SNL, any other job after that is like cakewalk.
Wow. You are still friends with some of your colleagues from SNL.
Yeah, yeah, surprisingly.
Well,
Yeah,
you took a hike with Kevin Nealon.
I love Kevin Nealon.
Yeah,
I just
we love
texted
him
him a
too.
few days ago and said I love you, Kevin Nealon. Because I used to say that to him as Ike Turner on Weekend Update. But yeah, I love Kevin. He's one of the funniest stand-ups. And like we did a movie together. That's where I really got to know him. We ended up spending some time together in New Zealand. And yeah, Niels is cool.
And Adam Sandler too. What a great guy.
Yeah, Ad Man is all right. He's he's like he has so much respect and for his friends, no matter like where you are in your career. Like he's been very generous to me
Yeah.
as far as like projects and stuff, but he's also been very supportive of me and very like he'll see me getting a job or whatever, and he'll text me and say like congrats, and or he'll see me in something and he'll text me or call and say, you know, how funny I was or whatever. And yeah, he's one of them. I dig that dude too.
That's
I'm
awesome.
saying how much I love a lot of men today, but there's a lot of men in my
All right,
life.
but I also know you love women and you support women in sports and everything, which I just think is wonderful. I saw this on your Instagram. I just want to say thank you for supporting women.
Yeah, well, it was my honor. They have a new soccer team in Chicago, and that was part of the promotion to get people to come out. And I want to go see them when I go to Chicago too and see them play. Right now, I'm working in Atlanta. I'm doing this not a new show. It's new for me, but it's called Peacemaker on Max. So that's where I got the weird mustache, and I tell people like that when I have I look like Black Ned Flanders with this look.
I see it totally. I see it. Oh my
totally
goodness.
Black Ned
Okay, wait.
Flanders.
I want to go do one more throwback picture if you don't mind, but let's go back to Second City back in the day.
Yeah.
And your thoughts on isn't this something?
Yeah. And what's really weird about that picture is my sister took that picture when I was living in Chicago. And that's Farley and Joe Liss, myself, Joel Murray, and Tim O'Malley. Yeah, that's back when we all started out in Chicago. And those were really fun times. And I tell my kids too, like, you know, back when I was in Chicago and struggling and everything was like, that was my, you know, college. That was where I finished and sort of learned how to do what I'm doing now. Like everything that I do now, I learned during those days in Chicago. Like, you know, just a broke actor working in as much as I can, you know, I was just trying to get good at my art, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to tell everyone you're at Helium this weekend. Tim Meadows, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You bet, anytime. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.